On the 25th of August, 2025, Southern California experienced one of its worst floods in years. Record-breaking rainfall from Hurricane Kajiki, combined with unusually high temperatures, turned parched deserts and busy freeways into raging rivers. In just a few hours, hundreds of cars were swept away like toys. Many residential areas in Riverside, San Bernardino, San Diego, and Imperial were submerged in water. In Santa Barbara and Nausa, homes and businesses were submerged, and power lines were downed, leaving more than 12,000 homes without power.
Really bad.
By mid-afternoon, the skies opened up and chaos set in. Highway 86 disappeared under black water, with dozens of drivers having to rely on rescue vehicles. Southern California is facing one of its most devastating floods in years tonight, a disaster that has turned desert into ocean and left thousands wondering how it all happened so quickly. Subscribe to the channel to stay updated and share with friends and relatives. Remember that staying indoors is the best way to prevent storms.
Sao mà nó đến nhanh thế nhỉ?
Rescue teams were on standby in floodwaters to reach those trapped. Some used ropes, others deployed boats. In Palm Springs, floodwaters rushed through low-lying neighborhoods, filling basements and destroying businesses. Helicopters circled overhead, ferrying critically ill patients to medical facilities in San Diego. Power lines were downed by wind and water, plunging more than 12,000 residents into darkness. Families huddled in candlelit homes as sirens echoed across the valley. Schools were declared closed the next day, with entire classrooms submerged in water. For many people, the feeling was indescribable, as if the desert they were familiar with suddenly turned into a raging sea. Schools were forced to close, local hospitals were put on emergency alert, and many patients had to be evacuated by helicopter to safe havens. More than 300 emergency workers, including the National Rescue Service, the military and local fire brigades, were mobilized within hours, using rescue ropes and specialist trucks to rescue thousands of trapped people. The sight of neighbors holding hands to cross the raging waters has become a symbol of resilience amid disaster. Initial estimates put the damage to infrastructure, homes and crops in China's southern coastal provinces at hundreds of millions of dollars. The 25th of August flood was not only a natural disaster, but also a powerful reminder. Natural disasters can turn daily life upside down in an instant, and communities need to be better prepared for them in future. Witnessing a scene like this will make you understand how small you are compared to the world. The god of thunder Thor has lost his legendary hammer, and there is no need to worry because they have fallen into this guy's hands. If you want to stand in a position that no one else can stand, you have to endure feelings that no one else can stand. Oh my God. Teaching someone new to use this machine is very wrong and not a very good idea. So silly because I'm wondering what's running under her feet. What a bolt of lightning does is always surprise and amaze you. Oh my God. This must be a bad day for these delivery guys. Even if they sit still, bad luck will still strike. It's crazy. When this guy was deliberately playing with fire, he wouldn't have known these bees would make him regret it.
I'm sorry.
If you are bored with traveling the ocean by boat, use your car to explore the ocean. Oh my God! We are preparing to welcome a talented construction engineer.
What the fuck is that? 0 phone.
Oh wow! Perhaps this big guy had been starving for a few days. He looked like a friend who often came to visit this family. The worst thing that can happen is that everything you do betrays you. This smile will soon disappear now. There's nothing more wonderful than witnessing a shock from a volcano. You won't be able to help but be excited and exclaim, "Oh my God!" That's why when it rains and thunder, we shouldn't stand under big trees to take shelter, because that's dangerous. I'm overwhelmed by how well this guy fits this giant cargo boat. What happening? One of the newly created ways to prune trees. This guy looks really crazy. Oh wait. You should stay in the car if you don't want to get blown away and freeze in the middle of a snowstorm. You should run away quickly if you don't want to become someone's lunch. What this shark wants is for a diver to remove what is stuck in its teeth without any bad intentions. People often forget the capabilities and power of nature, which will cause everyone to pay a high price. Perhaps this is the stupidest and funniest failure on the internet. I think they should buy insurance for this car because all the wheels have flown off.
German cockroaches.
It's terrible when one-day cockroaches invade the city. How strong can a wave be?
Could have taken anybody in it.
Wow, this thing attracts a lot of tourists. I think this guy should consider changing his tools, because otherwise, funny situations like this may happen. Well, it may not be the most reliable switch, but at least it's not useless. The greater humiliation probably came from the fact that he slid down helplessly and was also hit on the head with a wiper. I wonder if this project can still continue. The fear has just begun. Suddenly, one fine day you return home and discover that your beloved home has been destroyed by a night storm. Oh no! The horror of the superstorm. Everywhere they passed it all fell. It seemed they had swept everything. Doesn't it look great? Residents of Chippewa Lake in Wisconsin are trying to remove this floating island because it often blocks the bridge, making the road difficult.
This is how we put the trash.
Stay calm and hold your breath, because this guy is just testing the slipperiness of the road.
This is how we put the trash out on an icy day.
The explorer's journey of discovery seemed to pay off with the beautiful explosion of this volcano. All they could do was not take their eyes off it. For someone who is afraid of heights, I recommend using what this guy does. Oh my God. I would go crazy if a tree across the street fell on my favorite car and crushed it like that. These whales are so funny and cute. Next, prepare yourself with safety belts if you don't want to be swept away at any time. Never have I seen them have to change their route so quickly.